And welcome back. I mean, it's technically the same day, just another video, different car. So I'm in my daily Civic. It is not boosted because I saw the motor and we never turboed it. Well, whatever. So this is the daily. It's great on gas. Actually got to go get gas in this car because we're on empty. So drive this. It lasts me about a week on fuel, whatever it costs. I put the cup holder and change holder and took out the stereo, and I wanted to put the stereo here because I do have one. I have 4 new stock speakers and a stereo deck, but then it's like I don't know if I want to give up my double din, so I might just think of going with that JDI Ghost box and hide it in here and then just sync to the Bluetooth and play off the music. So pretty much this car is like, this is my gas saver. I am very tall in the EG, so I have to use aftermarket seat rails and aftermarket seats. I do not fit in a EG stock car, so if I do put like the Civic Ferio seats, SARs, I don't fit. My head literally will hit. So I have my hair spiked, and that's, I'd be driving like this, and that's how I drove when I first picked up this car because I am that tall. So I have NRG seat rail here, NRG seats. A lot of people don't like NRG because it's not a, they call it a rep brand, and technically they do mimic the Recaros. This is actually an OG NRG seat when they first came out. That is just a press I made. So if you watch my videos, you know that this is not a real Recaro. I made that because it's has the JDM Gear logo for my channel. So like I said, it was a car that I got in an accident with because I fell asleep from working, and I had to get it running so I can have a car to get to work and save gas because I moved back from Vegas. So let me see if I can set this up in the cup holder while I'm driving. Do something out of this. See if that'll work. That kind of works. So I'm gonna actually gotta head over to Walmart, and I have to go and get shampoo and stuff. So I wanted to do something with this car to talk about it because I get harassed on it daily with this car. So like, I'll just drive to work, and when I'm driving to work I get hated on. I don't think this is gonna work, but I have to because I gotta drive stick. It's not automatic. So I'm gonna get some gas, then go Walmart. I gotta get shampoo, body wash, keep it nice and fresh for the week. So I gotta go get some run out. I gotta get new toothpaste. I'm pretty much almost out of toothpaste. So, but with this car, if anyone like in a Scat Pack or other slow Hondas, because if you guys know, this one is bone stock D7B, or what do you call it? D15B or whatever it is. I don't know. It's the stock single cam. This is just like literally reliable. I spent everything and all the money to have the engine basically re-maintenance from Auto Up Garage. So everything's been done. Like, I have, it's either been upgraded or new manufactured. So like new motor mounts, gasket seals, upgraded hose, radiator. Always tune-up parts are always done. This is gonna suck, man. So let me go and get what I need from Walmart, and then I'll be back because I can't travel with you guys like this. I don't have my mount. The mount I have is back there, but I don't have one for the front to talk while I drive. So I'll get back with you guys. All right, so I'm at a Walmart. Got my body wash. Got to get the cucumber one. This one's fire. Didn't have my shampoo, but this one smelled good, so I was like, I'll get it. And then I love this Total whitening and charcoal Colgate. Tastes good and makes my gum and teeth feel good. So little recommendation for you guys if you guys are looking for some bare necessities. But we are out here at the little park that I like to go to. We take some photos of the cars here and kind of just cool little kick it spot. But this is the daily. It's sitting low like this because the shocks, actually all 4 shocks are gone. So I'm gonna reach out to a company to see if they want to work with me. They've done it in the past to get some coilovers. If not, then it's all right. I'll probably maybe just buy some shocks, because these are sitting on Takiko Blues with TN springs, and they're made a great daily. It feels great. But they'll do a quick little walk around. So the front is from my old Civic that I sold that had the B16B Civic Type R swap. Reason why I sold that car is because I cannot smog the car in California, and I would have to register it out of state to actually drive it in the state. So, and I didn't want to go through the hassle with that. It was just something I didn't want to bother with. So it's either find VTEC motor to swap and bar it. And I've always wanted to bar a car legit, so then if I ever get the hood popped on me, I not get in trouble. Like, basically it's like I'm legit, can't do nothing to me. So I have a carbon fiber hood. It is very old and it is not in the greatest condition. As you can see, it has cracks here from slamming it. So when I sand it down, I gotta probably fix these chips and then get epoxy and place it in here, and then resand it again, and then clear coat it, because I got a couple chips here from, I did this to myself, I did this one myself, and this is a stock D15 B7 motor. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, D15 B7. Everything's been done. So like, I have all these silicone hoses, all these been replaced throughout the engine, all new belts, water pump, timing belt, thermostat, radiator, thicker radiator. I got to figure out where to, this is already low. Oh, it's on max. We mounted this just because it doesn't fit here no more because of the radiator is so thick, and like the stock one is like literally that small. So simple things on here. I got another tire strut bar or tower bar I got to replace because it actually mounts to the back. It's a 3-point style. That is a new battery, of course, Canon filter, just because I can re-clean and reuse it. New axles. Everything has been replaced on here, all gaskets. Everything's been flushed, everything, oil changes, cap and rotor, just everything is dirty. So I haven't cleaned it or done anything. I like these headlights, even though they're aftermarket, but they're glass. They're not plastic, so they don't yellow. I do like yellow side markers. I'm not a big fan of the clear JDM ones. You know, I know a lot of people don't care about that. They like the JDM stuff, but I don't know, it stands out, looks good at night. I got the eBay fog lights. These are not like real JDM ones. They're cheap, 48 bucks. You can get a whole new set with wiring and everything. I believe this side's only is working, so I gotta drop the bumper and see what's up with the wiring, and might either be out, I just order another set and I'm good to go. But I kept this bumper because of this. So I want to do a motor swap eventually and run a AM cold air intake down there, just so it has smooth, smooth, clean look. This is all plasti dip on the lip. This lip is rare, hard to find now, because it is what is that, polyurethane. So like, it came off 2 times on the freeway, ran it over, and still durable. So one thing is, I'll never get rid of this front bumper and lip. I do have plans for this car if I don't get rid of it. I keep getting lazy. I gotta screw this back on. I'm just being lazy. The NK's 92 wheels. I do have work wheels for this car that I have not put on yet, because I wanted to do the front end, wide body front end, so I could put those work wheels on, and they're period correct wheels. So yeah, so this car I get harassed with all the time. I will get revved up, chased down, try to run me. The suspension, everything's great. This side right here is bent because I rode the wall and literally drove off the wall and slammed on the ground, and it bent. That's why if you look at the wheel, it's like cambered. So I got a whole new arm, everything there at Auto Up Garage. So Auto Up's gonna do the brakes, put that on, and we'll see about the coilovers. Interior wise, NRG, like I said, I like NRG. I know a lot of people hate me for that. I enjoy their product. I had no issues. That's when NRG first came out, that seat, and it's still fine. No problems. We have a Vertex steering wheel, NRG hub release, quick release, all set up. Let me see what else. I got this little dash mat thing off of eBay. It was like 20 bucks, but I just wanted to put it on there because the stock dash is like stupid mint. But yeah, let me put that back, or take it off. But floor mats are hella old. They're just rep Mugen ones, but because they had the cut and slid, they fit fine. And this car, when I bought it, it didn't come with floor mats. I picked up a Christmas tree with it. That's why I got all the pine needles here. I gotta vacuum and clean. This is my work car daily. This speaker in here is not connected. So, I took the speaker out actually. So that one's not connected. I have speakers for this car because I do want to listen to music. I'm not big on bumping and slapping, so it's not my thing. The gauges are AFR, it's my fuel ratio, my oil, and my volts. It's basically just to make sure that I'm running fine. Like, this car was straight up a gas saving car. Never did anything, never raced it because there's no point, it's slow. But I always wanted to do something I can maintenance, look clean, and daily, and that's what I want. I wanted to clean daily. So paid a lot for the JDM center console. That was not cheap. I did the extension, the eBay extension, just so I can sit up higher because I was in a truck accident. I was basically using a walker, a cane, started off in a wheelchair to be mobile. And as you can see now, I'm walking. So I'm doing my thing. Today I do got to charge my spine. I have an implant in my spine that allows me to walk. So I wasn't able to reach the GSR shift knob that I had on here because it set too low, and I had to lean to get it, and I couldn't. And this was only my transportation because the other car was like a blown motor. It was my mom's vehicles. So I had to figure out what can I do to drive, to get around, be mobile, and not be having to ask for help, because I like to be independent. I don't like to ask for help. It's not my thing to do because I feel like a freeloader. But that's a whole nother story about the whole accident, and you know, well, it is what it is. But I got the extension so I can reach it like a truck driver, shifters up high so I can throw the shifts smoothly and not have to worry about bending low. The car is already low. Since the shocks are gone, I mean, I don't like riding this low at all. It's hard to get in and out. Like I said, I'm very tall. I have to have aftermarket seat rails, brackets, and seats because I do not fit in stock EGs. So that was something I had to do right away because I bought this car to get to work. That's it. I didn't buy it to get anything. I wasn't a Honda guy. I was more of a Nissan guy. I love the Sentra SCR, the B13s. I love the 240s, the Datsun 280s and 510s, and 240Zs. But my buddy Skis got me into the Honda because he showed me these back seats. These are Civic Fiero SIR seats. These are all my work gear for trucking, so apologize for that. The center console is what got me like, dude, it turned the back seat into a basically bucket seat two-seater. That's dope. So ever since then I was like, let me start doing stuff, and I started doing stuff to it. Got more and more in debt with the car. Put this on because I did have some, what do you call, the Takata seat belts, but I took them out because they're expired. 2015 they expired, so I took those out, and I took out the racing bar. And driving this car without that, you can feel like such a major roll. It sucks. Like when I'm driving and then I turn, you can feel like the middle of the car like really shifting. So I slapped it back on, installed the stock seat belts with the harness, and then I mounted the GoPro on there just so I can record people, because I get harassed a lot in this car, and my other GoPro, I gotta fix it or something, but I like catching people on video that would always, you know, harass me, give me shit. So the Civic's great. The interior is, I need to tint the windows so it kind of protects this from getting dirty, because like this is brand new seat and already faded, so we gotta get the tint on here. I have not the real Fiero visors because those are like 300 bucks. I have the just stick on ones and they work just as fine. I got a new one of these because this car was broken into when I first picked it up, and they jacked up the seal and dented this when they pried it open. But it is what it is. Like I said, I do have like the motorcycle style mirrors for here, but it's power windows, everything, power steering, power everything except for AC, which is stupid. So in the summertime it does suck driving this car, but roll down the windows, I'm fine. That's why I got the Lexus as well. This seal is bad. I got to replace these seals. I mean, it is old. I got these little covers here for the mirrors. They were clear, but they got faded, so I'll probably just paint these over. But they do work actually when it rains. Like the water don't get on here. It actually protects it so I can see. And as a truck driver, that's got to be visual. You got to be able to see what's going on behind you. I do want to pull this dent out. This was always here when I bought the car. This car was a parts car. It was a mechanic shop, and they used this car to pick up their parts. So it was completely bone stock. And I did what I did to this. I got the actual Honda mud flaps all around. The other one is, this side's so low it rubbed off, so I have it sitting in the trunk. The trunk. So I got a carbon fiber front hood, which is, I think this is, what brand is this one? This is Civic brand, if you guys can see it. Great hood, I like it. I mean, I just gotta clean it. It's faded. And then the trunk is completely different. This one is a VIS. So like I said, I got all my work stuff, my work boots, tire, pump tire to clean the vacuum, which I never do. All my work tools, my crowbar, my leaf blower to clean out the trailers. The trunk was installed by the same body shop that my Lexus goes to. They did a great job. Does not leak inside the trunk. Everything is good in here. It is very light. I gave the original trunk to my buddy Joe because he had a 4-door. As you see, the clear coats, like everything's coming off. All the SIR badging, everything, all the original badge, like the Civic badge, that's gone. Like the Fiero, everything's gone. But the top is also fading. So I need to sand all this down and re-clear coat it. I do have the fog light, which is hooked up to the fog light. I do love this style because it does let people know that when they're tailgating me, I'll hit the fog lights, and when they hit that on, they think I'm braking and they back off. Stock muffler, everything is stock. Straight virgin engine, no worries. Other than that, everything's power windows, have all that. The seat belts are good. I got these little Recaro pads off eBay. This one was from a performance shop in Sacramento that I had on my SER back in the day, and I don't know, they look good, so I just left it alone. That it is stretched out, so I pulled the left tab and it goes back. I do love the centerpiece here. So I got my little cup holder covers in there, tags, and the phone mount, and then one thing I do like also as well is you can get to the back of the trunk. So that's one thing that's really awesome about the back seats that got me sold on it. The headrest, I actually installed it because this model didn't come with the brackets. You actually have to make a bracket and weld it. And my buddy Steven from Hardcore Bay did the whole installation at the shop for me. So if it wasn't for him, get this trash. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic. I just do what I can. And he did it all. So I'm very happy with it. So not bad at all. The JDM center console was not cheap. I think I paid like almost 500 bucks for it. It came from Europe, but it was the perfect gray to match because everything else was either like black or something else, and I was trying to find the right matching one, and this was the only one. So, but it's real dusty. Like I said, I drive it. It's my work car. I enjoy it. Not bad at all. Other than that, it's smooth. Like this is already fading. This needs to be replaced. I think this one, no. The other one needs to be done. Got the Megan bar here for the rear, and then one in the trunk, which I didn't show. People pulling up. I don't know what the hell that goes in. Right here, I zip tied this cover just so nothing would scratch it. It has that padding. But I have that there. This is the back seat. This is the headrests, or the headrest right here. This is all the part that locks in the back seat. So I love it. I have my clutch to lock the car. So like if I go somewhere, I pull up the steering wheel. I have the Viper alarm plus the clutch pedal foot lock. So if I road trip this car, it's gonna be a while for somebody to actually break everything to get to taking it, because it's been trying to get stolen like 3 times. This is broken here. I don't know how that happened. None of these were broken before. So I gotta unscrew these 3 bolts, and this will pull it out. And then I'm just gonna go junkyard, grab another one. But other than that, it's good. Great on gas. Engine is stupid stock. Everything's been replaced. I remember when we took this off, the fuel was so dirty. There was like black coming out of there. So a new gas filter. But everything is all reliable. You know, Auto Up Garage did a great job at maintaining the car to keep it going. I do want to take off. I do have hood pins, carbon hood pins for this. I want to take off the latch here. So it just makes it easier to close it because it's not adjusted right. Because if I have it, I gotta like literally slam it, and that's why these cracks happen. But like I said, I was gonna either paint over the car. I wanted to put the vent here, so cut here and add the air vent here to cool off whatever it is for long distance driving, and then add the 2 little small vents that go on the side just to come out. I did the risers. They do work. I mean, when I drive through the countryside through a little dust area, you'll see the dirt come in and then shoot right out here, and it's pretty cool. See all the heat and everything come out from there. Engine does stay cool, so that's nice. I have no issues whatsoever with this car. Thank God, knock on wood. But like I said, it's a love-hate relationship with this car. Sometimes I want to get rid of it. Sometimes it's like, you know, I love the car. Let me put this up. And I don't want to get rid of it. But I know this is going to be a long-ass video. I just want to do a deep video because I haven't been posting forever. But, yeah. So, with this, I don't have it locked in, so I can take it on and off when I want. A little decoration for Christmas. But yeah, everything's smooth. The only thing bad with this was this right here. My buddy Randy accidentally got it with a pencil back in the day, or a pen, when I first picked up the car. But yeah, the car, like, it's good. I would love to get that air filter. It's like the HEPA filter, or like it's a light with 2 vents, and it sucks all the smoke out of here. I don't smoke, so I'm not a smoker. None of my cars are smoking. My wife, she smokes. I tell her, like, if you drive the Lexus or any of my vehicles, you're not allowed to smoke in my car. So, like, ashtray is just basically for just junks. I don't like nobody smoking in my car. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other stuff I can say. I do have a hydro brake for this. So I've got it mounted here. I got to cut a slit here, because it mounts on the 4 points here, and the hydro will be sitting here. So then, like I said, I want to do a B series just because I can smog it. I can get it situated in here, and then I can actually have the hydro to go to the track and run it. Other than that, this is the car. It's very simple, no AC, which sucks. So I hate it. It's a plug. But I want AC. So if I ever do the B series, there's no excuse. Motor's out, drop in all the things I need for AC. I do have the compressor at home. So I just gotta go to the junkyard and strip everything else out. I do have this for the AC. So I just gotta take all the parts off of this, swap it onto there. I need to do LED lights because these lights went out on me. Other than that, the car is it's a good, reliable car, and that's the thing that I don't want to get rid of it. It survived a lot. I used to be married before, so this car was always like, why don't you get rid of this car and get a Mercedes? You're not a young kid anymore. That's true. I'm not young. I'm an old dude now. But this is my generation. This is what I grew up doing. These are the Hondas and the Nissans, and it's what I enjoy. I mean, last time I drifted really, like, seriously, was in 2004. I haven't done it since, and it has to do a lot of major things with my back. Like, I'm real cautious of what I'm doing, just because I prefer to save my body for my job, to make sure that I can provide my service of what I'm doing and pay my bills. If I get hurt, I lose my job, I lose everything. Like I said, I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't make hella money off of sponsors. The only thing I get off of sponsors is free stuff, and I do a promotion for them. But I don't get money for what I'm doing. So that's why it's like, I got to go back to work, got to do this. My clothing brand didn't work out. I took a major L, lost a lot of money, and starting over. So it's okay though. But like I said, I don't know unless I try. I didn't fail. It was a learning process, and now I know more what I need to do when it's time to get back to trying again. But yeah, so like, I've been sick, so that's why I haven't been really wanting to do videos. I have a shitty immune system. It's hard for me to recover. One thing why I like truck driving is I can be sick and go to work, because I'm not working with anyone. I'm not going to get anyone sick. I'm by myself, and I always cover in safety and wipe everything down. But I got just a simple cold, and I struggle from it. Like, if I was on my injections for my psoriasis and I got a cold, I can technically die. So that's why I need to be very safe on what I do and just be careful. But so I still got this. This is like, I bought this like in 2011 when I was getting into the clothing business, and I was transporting all the clothes for companies that I was making for them and showing them and seeing if they like and before they place their orders. So now it's like, I want to make my own clothing company. I mean, I love the Lemonade sweaters. Their material is amazing. I'm not a big fan of the chrome parts here, and I love the fat laces. I'm big on fat laces with like the Jordan pull strings. So I love hoodies. I love t-shirts. I love polo dress shirts, embroidery. That's the stuff I want to get into, but because of my work and everything, I don't have the time. With the job that I'm working on getting, I'm going to need to have a side business, because I'm going to have to need something to tax right off, because it's a lot of money I'm going to be making. I make a lot of money now with trucking. Don't get me wrong, it's great. But boy, I got a lot of bills. So, and I'm trying to get ahead of paying taxes and doing everything else. And that's why I love driving this, because it's great on gas. So I paid only $35 for a full tank of gas. That's going to give me over 333 miles on a full tank of driving to work and home, driving errands and doing everything else. And it's freaking cold. My hands are cold. I'm gonna warm up the car. Yeah, so like I said, it's fires up, everything's great, good on gas. I love this car. Like, this needs to be redone. So something's wrong with the wiring. The oil's right, the voltage is right. I gotta take this in and have that checked out. Like, this is, let me show you guys, like, I actually got the plastic stuff on here. So that's, like, I babied this car. I never took that off. This is my first time taking that off. And I bought this, what, in 2000, I'm a hella Filipino, leaving it on there. I bought this, I built this, or paid and had Steven from Hardcore Bay build the car for me in 2012, I want to say, 2011. I don't know, it was like, I had this car for like 10 years, 11 years now. So, yeah, I had him build it. Like, I bought everything, stored it in the garage or in the living room for like weeks on end. And then took it to the shop, paid for the labor, paid for him to install everything, got it back 2 weeks, and then we went to Week Fest in San Francisco at the pier when they used to do it at the pier. And it was fun. Broke a lot of necks with a Honda, so that was awesome. A lot of people, you know, don't see the 4-doors. Everyone sees the hatchbacks and the coupes. No one ever does the 4-door. So it's like me and my buddy Germs, he has a 4-door and he has like the real interior, and I believe he has like the single cam VTEC set up. This is really nice, and I believe he's going to be selling his car soon. So yeah, I just want to make some of the videos because, like I said, I don't do videos all the time now just because of work, being sick, taking care of my family, taking care of my father. Yeah, it's not doing good for my dad. He's you know, he's battling cancer again for the 3rd time. So it's not it's rough. I'm tired because not only do I take care of my family, I have to go there and take care of, you know, my mom and dad. And it is what it is. Like, I'm struggling, I'm making it hard to do things, and I'm spending a lot of money to take care of things. And it is, like I said, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to change anything except just keep working and helping support with what I can. And that's why a lot of my car builds stop. Like, I put it up on the 240. It's sitting there because hot smog is not cheap. I still got a small Lexus. That one I needed because that's my family car. I do have the all-wheel drive Q50. That is the one my wife uses every day for work. I do plan on eventually, we'll probably trade that in to get a truck because things go right, then that's what the plan is with that, because I need a ride off. So we got to use the truck for business. But yeah, so I'm just going to get going, guys. Go home, get food ready for the boys, call my daughter. It was her birthday, so happy birthday to my munchkin pie. And yeah, thanks for being with me, guys, and those who are down with me, and you know, they know that, you know, I go through some stuff, and I don't tell nobody, but a lot of these people, they know, and be supportive, and you know, make me feel better than when I fall apart. So thanks for watching, guys. I know the video is stupid long, but hopefully you know, kill some time for you guys if you're bored and not doing anything. Hit the like button, you know, leave a comment, let me know what you know, what goals you guys have for 2023 with your vehicle. Yeah, I'd love to know what my subscribers even drive. I would love to meet my subscribers. I would love to see what you guys got. You know, one day we'll probably, maybe I'll throw a meet out here. There's plenty of parking spot. So there's a lot of spots I can park and have like a cool little get together. I mean, I would love to meet everybody and just hang out and see cars. I love cars, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big racer. I love body kits. I love big wings. Like, I'm gonna go home. The carbon fiber wing I'm wanted to put on here, I'm not gonna put it on because I want to do a big ass wing on this car if I keep it. So what I would love to have like a 1990-91 Toyota Cressida and VIP it and use that as my car, but the Civic is just too good on gas. So all right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, man. We'll do probably, hopefully I'm gonna reach out and see about the sponsor for the coilovers for this car and get that situated for next year and next month, basically. Because I got to pay Randy to do the labor for me, because I don't have the back like I used to. All right, guys. Be safe. Love you guys. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Sensational.